Hello everyone, hello Kurdish learners. We are in our 10th lesson about learning Kurdish language, the Sorani dialect. And it's our lesson, or Sorani accent you can say. It's Today I'm going to talk about demonstratives, and first of all, let's get into the lesson right away. What are the demonstratives, or what is a demonstrative? Demonstrative is a pronoun. Demonstrative pronouns are the same pronouns used for demonstrative adjectives. In English, of course, so we have demonstrative pronoun and we have demonstrative adjectives. And in Kurdish, we have both as well. We have demonstrative pronouns and demonstrative adjectives, but they are slightly different, or a little bit different in Kurdish. We will see that. In English, demonstratives are this, that, these, and those, and the difference is the sentence. The difference is in the sentence structure. What means if you use the demonstrative pronoun or demonstrative adjectives, it depends on the construction or the structure of the sentence. The demonstrative pronoun takes the place of a noun phrase. So when we have a noun phrase, we can replace it with a demonstrative pronoun or adjectives. And we also say that they are determiners. They are a part of the determiners, just like how the possessive pronouns like my, yours, my, her, his, these are determiners, and demonstratives are a part of that. And demonstrative is actually, it's from its name. It's to demonstrate something, okay, to determine something, to clear that something is there, something is here, or some things are here or there, and etc. For example, if I point through this chair close to me, I say this chair, okay, and the last chair there, I say that chair. And if I say these chairs, or if the chairs are away from me, I say those chairs. So this and these. Okay, we don't have English grammar, so let's just go into the Kurdish one. So I wrote it in Kurdish script as well, the one that we write. It's sort of like Arabic alphabet, but it's different. So basically you have then you put the word or the noun you modify, okay, then you say yeah. So basically these are our demonstrative adjectives in Kurdish, and we have this and that. We don't have the plural forms for them, okay, but the plural forms, it's from the noun. If the noun is plural, we are using this structure for it. So at that time it's going to, if the noun is plural, then if we translate it to English, it's going to be these. Or if it's plural, or if it's away and plural, then it's going to be those. And yeah, for example, if we give an example, let's use piao, or it was, it was Women's Day, so let's say jin, it's woman. So if I say this woman, I would say jna. So this is for those who knows how to write Kurdish script, and later I will write it in Latin as well, so just wait a moment. So this is okay, and this a is here, and then the noun. Jna means this woman. Jna. Okay. So here you see, you add this and this to the noun, and it will be this woman. If I just change this to jna means that woman. But if I wanted to make it plural, I say, in Kurdish we add a and n, or aka, akan, or an. We add one of these two. This one, it came from aka plus an. And aka is suffix for being indefinite. So when a noun is indefinite, and n is for plural suffix. So we say Ojna, jnana. Ojnana means those women. Okay, those women. Amjnana means these women. Before I go to next slide, I want to explain something else. Why this ye? This ye is not used if the last word, for example, in Jin we didn't use it because N is consonant. But if the last word is a vowel, then we are going to use this ye as well. Then we say, because in Kurdish there won't be two vowels came with each other, so we have to use this ye to between two vowels. So in Kurdish you will never find out two vowels beside each other. Okay, and if you and there are two e and two woos. Why? Because one of them is consonant, one of them is a vowel. Okay, so that's why only in that case we can say two vowels come together, but actually one of them is not vowel anymore. So yeah, let me go to next slide. I'm gonna give you some examples. Actually, these examples I took it from a book. I wrote the source here, Sorani Grammar, a reference with selected reading grammar. It's by W.M. Thackiston. W, it stands for Willer. I don't know about M, but Will, I forgot about it. But anyway, W, it stands for Willer. So Willer Thackiston, he's an Orientalist. He wrote several grammar books and he translated some Persian poems and etc. He's an Orientalist, and I think he's fluent in Persian, and he's really he really understands Kurdish language, so he wrote a book about Sorani grammar. I'll put the link in the description if you want to get an electronic copy. So yeah, so I took this information, so these examples from his book. So first word we have piao. Piao means man in Kurdish. Okay, piao means man in Kurdish. So if I say this man, I would say piawa. Piao. And if you see, we haven't add ye because this wall at the end is consonant, so we don't need to add ye. But I will show you in these two examples we already added ye because we have two vowels. But anyway, if I make it plural, if I say these men, we don't need to change the construction. Like the construction we studied here, we don't need to change it. We only need to change the name or the noun, sorry, not the name, the noun into plural. So piao, it became piawan, then it became piawana. So these men. Okay, ktawi, actually we no longer use this word, and when I take a look at it at first from his book, I said, what is ktawi? I didn't know. I even told my father, what is ktawi? No one knows from my family, even though it's a Kurdish word. Then later I saw this English sentence, oh my god, it means student. But we no longer use this word. We use a different word, which is ktabi. Okay, so let me show you how it's written. Ktabi. And let me use Kurdish as well. Ktabi. So it's written like this nowadays. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. So let's change it as well. Ktabi, ktabiya, ktabiyana. At that time we don't need to add ye because it's already ye. So it's already added, you know. Ktabiyana means these students, or as the Kurdish old word that we don't use it for student anymore, but you can say ktabiyana, okay, if you wanted to read this old one. But you know, if you are just interested to know the Kurdish words, or you are a linguist, study the Kurdish origin, you can learn this word. But if you want to learn the colloquialism or speaking with people, don't learn the second sentence, but instead change this ktabi to ktabi. Okay. Okay. Then we have darga. Darga means door. Okay, the door. Door is darga in Kurdish. In Hawleri they say darka. Okay, it's not ga, it's darka. And the a is short. In Hawleri it will be like this. Darka. Sorry. In Hawleri it will be like this, darka. Or darga. But in Kurdish or in Slemani and in Kurdish standard is darga. Okay, darga. Okay. Here, dargaya. If you see, we added ye because we added this ye because we have two vowels together. If you say a at the end of darga is vowel, and the construction of the rule is a, so two vowels is not possible. So we added ye, and it became dargaya. And if we wanted to make it plural to say these, we say these doors. Dargayana. Okay. Then we have nama. Nama means letter. Okay, nama means letter. But let me give you an interesting thing about nama. Nama, it means letter. But we also can say jian. Okay, let me use the Latin. Jian means life. Nama. So jian nama means life's letter. Basically, it means biography. If you add these two words together, link them together, jian and nama. Jian means life. Nama means letter. So jian nama means biography. Okay, just for your information. There are some other words that constructed with there are some other words that's been constructed with nama, but I don't know. I don't have anything in my mind right now. But yeah, jian nama, it's one of it. But nama by itself means letter. Onamea means that letter. Onamea means that letter. We added ye because at the end of nama is not, it's vowel, it's not consonant, so we have to add ye. Onamana means those letters. Onamana. Okay. And let's come here, which is I put some of my examples because I believe these are important. And I'm gonna show you some trick to sound like a native. Okay, so let's see. In Kurdish we use that a lot. If you say this thing, shit. Okay, this red one is the root of the word. Okay, shit in Kurdish means thing. Okay, shit means thing. Shtakan means things. Okay. But it's really close. It's really sorry but it's really close to the word shit in English. It's exactly pronounced the same. But in Kurdish it means thing. Okay. In Kurdish, if I say this thing, I would say shta. Shta means this thing. And if I say these things, shtana. If I say that thing, I would say shta. And if I say those things, I would say shtana. Okay, let's read it again. Shta, this thing. Shta, that thing. Shtana means these things. Shtana means those things. Okay, now let's forget about the words inside the parenthesis or about inside these brackets. So let's focus on the sentence at first. Then I'm going to show you the words in brackets. What do they mean? Amshta bachana means how does this thing cost? But we say that in Slemani accent. If you wanted to say it in Kurdish standard, or if you want to say it in Kurdish Hawleri or standard, you say chanda, not chana. Chana is in Slemani. Usually in Slemani we don't pronounce the sound. Most of the time between the words we don't pronounce it. So we say amshta bachana in Slemani, and in Kurdish standard, we say amshta bachanda. But if you want to sound like a native, we have two words, are and a. If we can use them apart from each other, or you can use them together as well. But first, let's use a. I can say a amshta bachanda, a amshta bachana, or a amshta bachanda, a amshta bachana. So this is just an expression to open a discussion. You say a amshta bachana, a ama, a amshta, a amshta. For example, you can use it here as well. A ampiawa, a ampiawana. Okay, you can use it like that. Or instead, you can use are. Are is a Kurdish expression used. Okay, so are, actually, we have two are in Kurdish. Okay, we have two are in Kurdish. Let me write it like that as well. Are, are. Both of them are identical. Are means positive, and it also means actually means nothing, like just to open a discussion. Just like I say are amshta bachanda, instead of I can say are amshta bachanda. Are amshta bachanda. I also can use both together, but first are, then a. Are amshta bachanda, are amshta bachanda. Just to sound like native more, if you like to use it. If not, it still you sound like native if you say amshta bachana. Sorry, before we go to this brackets things, amshta means what is this thing? I think these are useful phrases. Okay, what is this thing? Amshta. If I say what is these things, I say amshtanachin. Okay, not amshtatshia. At that time, if I make it plural, I have to say chin. Here, from here, I should say chin. And if I wanted to make it plural, something I want to buy but plural, I would say bachandin, bachandin, chandin, or chanin, chanin, chanin. This is how Kurdish works. It sounds like Korean, chanin. Okay. Oh, and just for your information, in demonstrative pronouns in Japanese, we have three of them. We have kore, sore, and are in Japanese. Okay, not Kurdish. Kore means this, sore means that, are means something is far from both the speaker and listener. Just for your information, I remember are from this are. All right. Let's go to demonstrative pronouns. Ama means this, amana means these, awa means that, awana means those. If I say what is this thing, I say amshtatshia, but also I can say amachia. Amachia means what is this? Okay, what is this? But here I didn't use adjective pronoun, demonstrative adjective. Here I used adjective pronoun. So adjective pronoun serves like that. So anyway, this thing, sorry. This means ama. Okay, we can replace it with a noun phrase. Amana means these. Awa means that. Awana means those. As I said, if I say amshta bachanda means what is this thing? So here, this one is adjective and determiner. But if I say what is this, at that time it is demonstrative pronoun. So easy to understand, I think. Okay, and just useful phrases from here. A man means this one. Awayan means that one. The amanan, these ones. Awanan, those ones. It may confuses you in some other Kurdish phrases, so just don't care about this last two ones. But aman and awanan you may use a lot. You also can use, by the way, this here as well, like ama, amachia, ama. You know, you can still use amachi, amana, awana. it's useful. A man means this one. Like you go to a shop, you say amshta bachanda, and the guy say kaman. Kaman means which one. Kaman means which one, and you would say a man, this one, or awan, that one. I think this is all for today. If you didn't understand quite well about our lesson for today, so please leave me a comment and I will try to answer as much as I can. And by the way, I want to say something else I forgot to say it at the beginning of the video. Now I have a Facebook page, so I will put a link in the description, so please go check it. And if you want to interact with me more or to contact me, you can do that by my Facebook page, and I'll put the link down in the description down below. And please like my page, like my video, and if you have a question, just ask me. I just snapped. Okay, and subscribe to my channel as well, okay? Because that's will keep me go on, because I will understand how many people tracks my videos and how many people wants to learn, okay? So everyone have a nice day, have a nice time, and see you in the next lesson. And if you have a request about a lesson, you can tell me on Facebook, or you can tell me in the comments of this video. Have a nice day, everyone.